What's going on, guys? This is Kyle Carroll of MyMMAnews.com with Carroll's Corner MMA podcast. I'm here with Malik Morton. Malik, thank you for joining me and taking the time on this snowy day.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So, Malik, you got another rematch against Jason Downer, someone you went to a draw with at the last event for Jackhammer Promotions. This time it's on the English Invasion 3 card. Tell us a little bit about the fight the last time.
The last fight, he did a good job of pushing the pace, where I feel like I should have kind of slowed him down a little. But even after watching the fight, like maybe like 15 times, I still think I won rounds one and three. But I shouldn't have let it go to decision, so that's on me.
Okay. So you felt like you won round 1 and 3. After the fight, Jason's reaction, he felt like he won the fight as well. Um, Obviously, the fight couldn't go more rounds because you guys were scheduled for only 3 rounds. What are
Mhm.
you, without I guess giving away your game plan, going to do differently in this fight, being that it's a 5 round fight?
Um, I mean, my original plan was to go for 4 rounds, but once I got in the ring, I learned it was only 3 rounds, so that kind of threw everything off a little bit. So I had to adjust at the last second. But this one, kind of a lot of the same. Maybe just push the pace a little more, not let him take the center of the ring. But I feel comfortable in this one.
Okay. And I guess tell us a little bit about your routine from last fight going up to this fight in training camp. Has anything changed? Have you added anything?
Yeah, just going more rounds, pushing the cardio a lot more, things like that. Working on defense, clinch work.
Excellent. And now, did he, other than pushing the pace, was there anything about last fight that surprised you that you weren't ready for?
Um, Honestly, he threw a lot of low kicks, which I really wasn't expecting. I kind of thought he'd just throw more hands, which I could easily handle the hands, but the leg kicks kind of threw me off.
Mm-hmm. Now, tell us a little bit about the gym that you train at and who you train with.
I train at Unique Fitness Extreme. My coach is Chris Pope. I train with Frankie DeNicola, Casey Hughes, who should be fighting, John Pross, Danny O'Hart, who's fighting for a world title. So we got a pretty good group going in.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, that's out in like the Shirley area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, what about your gym? I guess helps you guys compete and brings you guys to the next level.
We just have like a lot of different styles in there and a lot of different people. Like everybody helps each other out. So we might have like a boxing guy. I'm more of like a kickboxing guy. We got jujitsu guys in there. So everybody gives different looks and it works really well. You see, we got a really good record.
Mm-hmm. What about your style? You believe gives you the advantage in this fight coming up?
I'm just real good at staying calm in there and very analytical fighter. I always look for openings. Never. I'm gonna try not to let him push the pace as much. That's the thing. I get a little too relaxed, a little too comfortable, and then I start losing points. So try to cut that out.
Now, you come off as a very like quiet, humble guy. Was there anything that bothered you after Jason won, or excuse me, when you guys went to draw and Jason was very vocal about not getting a decision, not going an extra couple of rounds, even though once the decision, like the rounds are set, you can't just add them on. Was there anything that bothered you about that?
Yeah, that was a little immature because like even I thought I won the fight because you seen I got the knockdown in the third round.
Mm-hmm.
First round I pretty much landed when I wanted to. Second round he had, but then even after the draw I was like, well, it is what it is. I should have finished the fight, but he just started stomping around, acting crazy. I'm like, that's very unprofessional.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is your game plan for the future? I guess, without looking ahead of Jason, do you have goals and expectations of what you want to do within the sport for the future?
At the moment, not really. Just like defend the belt a couple times and see where it goes from there. Because I'm already getting up there in age, so I'm not saying I'm looking at retirement, but I guess figure out what I want to do.
Definitely. Now, Team USA versus Team England is happening on the same card as you guys of your rematch. Is there a possibility or chance you would possibly want to get on the Team USA for the next English invasion, possibly four?
Yeah, I like that a lot actually. Being
Awesome.
different
Now,
styles.
I don't know if you watched Team USA versus Team England in the past. Is there anything that you've seen that they do differently that you guys do?
I actually haven't seen the other card, but I heard that their boxing is supposedly a little better, so I kind of want to check it out this time.
I personally thought some of the fighters from England had some pretty good footwork. I don't know if it was just against that particular opponent they were fighting, or if um, it was just their style of training and fighting. But they did have some excellent footwork. Um, how did you feel facing someone from England that maybe you never seen before that supposedly has pretty good footwork? Do you feel you would match up pretty well against them?
Yeah, I think I would. I'd be pretty excited. Just gonna look at the different. Oh,
Gotcha. Awesome. And what within the fight? What are some goals that you want to make accomplish? Like you mentioned, you learned about his pace and you want to pick that up. What are goals though within your own camp that you want to get done within this fight?
like I said, like a lot of my fights, I've moved back a lot. So this time, I kind of want to stay, well, still move around here and there, but kind of control the pace a lot better and not let the opponent take over. Go at my own pace instead of theirs.
And you mentioned you're the title holder. Does that have any advantage or confidence builder for you, knowing going in that you have the belt?
Honestly, I didn't know that till just now. So, I mean,
Awesome. I guess take us through a little bit about your training and your routine throughout training camp and then leading up to the week. Do you have any routines right before weigh-ins?
for weigh-ins, not really. The week before is just jogging here and there, taking it really light so my body can recover from whatever sparring and training I was doing. So that's why by the time weigh-ins happen and the fight happens, I'm very relaxed. My body's just at ease. There's no tension, and that's why I think I perform a little better.
Definitely, and you're definitely a very relaxed guy. How is it that you're able to stay so calm inside the ring and leading up to the fight?
Um, well, I've been training since I was like 15. Been playing around with the idea of fighting, but when I actually got into the gym, it's only been like maybe 2 years. But we like maybe 3 times a week, so it's nothing new. And the guys I fight that I spar with on a weekly basis, they hit really hard, so
Awesome.
sparring's a lot harder.
Definitely. And you mentioned your last time we spoke prior to your last fight, you're a big video game guy. What video games are you doing on a day like this while it's snowing?
I was actually about to play Fortnite.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned Fortnite. You got to explain that to me. I don't know anything about Fortnite, and I see it blowing up all over the place on social media.
You ever play PUBG?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's kind of like well, Fortnite is like you drop 100 people on this big map, and then the map constantly shrinks. And basically you got to be the last one to survive. So you got to kill everybody else and take their weapons and build castles and all types of crazy stuff.
All right, so it's like a giant Royal Rumble as the map shrinks and you got to build some shit on it. All right,
Exactly.
awesome. All right, makes a little more sense. My nephew was trying to explain it to me. He wasn't making a whole lot of sense, but
Yes.
that all right, that makes sense. All right, yeah, because I can see that sweeping everyone, and that's on all the consoles, the PS3 or PS4, the computer, and
Yeah.
everything.
PS4 definitely. Yeah. So it's on all three. It might not be on Xbox. I'm not sure.
Okay, awesome. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Is there anything about you that fans don't know that you would like to share with them?
Um, Maybe that I'm vegan. That's about it. Everything else, I think they might know.
Oh, you're a vegan. Okay. So, how does that help you with your, I guess, weight cutting? Do you feel a difference? And how long have you been a vegan?
About 2 years. Well, before I was vegan, I was like 230 pounds, and then when I went vegan, I walked around at around somewhere between 182 to like 178. So definitely helps a lot with weight cutting.
Yeah, wow, that's a lifestyle change, definitely.
Hmm.
So do you feel a lot more energy and a little, I guess you could say, cleaner, healthy wise, more
Oh,
energy?
definitely. I never get that full feeling after I'm done eating, and my stamina just goes on for days.
That's awesome. You know, a lot of people, I know a lot of fighters especially, are turning to the vegan lifestyle. I know Jamie Butcher, who's also on the card, for Team USA. She's very into the vegan lifestyle and says a lot of the similar things as you. So that's definitely something I think fighters are really looking into. That's awesome. Anyone you would like to recognize, or any sponsors or support that you're receiving that you want to recognize?
Let's see. Of course, my sparring partner, Kyle Chauvin. Spit the Truth, one of my sponsors. My sisters, Tish and Natikwa, my brother Yacht, my mom and dad, my aunts, uncles, the family.
Definitely. The family support, I'm sure, helps a lot.
And Chris Cope, of course, my coach.
All right. Chris Cope, how is, like, I know he trains a lot, and I asked Danny this question too. How is him training and seeing what he's done and doing while also training people? How does that help you and inspire you to continue fighting?
It helps a lot, especially his patience when you don't first pick up things. His patience helps a lot. A lot of coaches, when you don't get it, when they say it, they kind of like freak out. But he's very patient, very methodical, and definitely helped me come a long way.
So he definitely defines the definition of a teacher. He's not getting frustrated. He with you at every step until you fully understand it. And he could see that you comprehend it. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, anything else you want to throw out or mention before we wrap it up?
Nothing I could think of. Just come see the fights April 15th. And again, thank you for having me today.
Also, I appreciate Malik coming on and chatting with me. I'm sure you still have tickets, or if not, you sold them all. People, if you want to watch the fight at Mulcahy's Pub in Wantagh, New York, hit Malik up, get some tickets. How can people find you on social media if they want to follow your career?
I have a Facebook, Malik Asad Morton. And I'm on there, and I'm on Instagram.
Awesome. What's your Instagram?
I think it's Black Star Magic. Yeah, Black Star Magic.
Black Star Magic. All right, cool. I'll be sure to follow you as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you're not going, make sure you get tickets. Check out the fights at Mulcahy's Pub, April 15th. Jackhammer Promotions, Team USA versus Team England. Malik Asad Morton is going to be fighting Jason Downer for a title. Rematch of a draw last fight. Excellent fight. These guys went back and forth, so make sure you guys check it out. Malik, thank you for joining me, and it was a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you. Stay safe in the snow.
Yeah, stay safe in the snow, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.